All right, my number 5 formation that I like to run is Bunch Strong Nasty. Um, Again, I mentioned a play that used to be kind of OP. They made it not as good, but it is still pretty solid. I've actually realized doing these videos. So going through these plays, mesh spot, just a basic mesh concept. Good to have in any formation, nothing crazy. Inside zone, the best run in this formation, solid run. And then I don't like any of those three. And then we've got the Y flat quick. That is that play that got nerfed, but I will go over some concepts with that one. And then we've got Y trail, best play call in this formation, crack toss, good against mid blitz or a blitzing package, and then dagger, which I mentioned in the bunch strong offset video, can do the exact same things with that one. A good play call. RPO read bubble, just the same as the bubble on the trips tight end offset week. If you watch that one, and then slip screen is just normal. So we will go over the Y flat quick, which again got better, is better than I thought it was, but it is not as good as it used to be. Let's choose. There we go. Okay, so this X route is the really good route on this one. So a few concepts, like I said on the intro video, a clear out with the streak, and then we've got a high-low and a left to right over the middle. So that short little post that Square is running is actually pretty good against man. So X should get open. He just cooks his man. Okay, for some reason not run his route, but he still was open. Gained about 5 yards. So drag. Wide open. So he's just, that is a really good route. Another way to do that, you could streak your tight end. Drag. So basically just flipping those. Again, cooking man. Square was open too. Another thing you could do is you could zig your tight end. This is maybe for you're going for a short situation, maybe a goal line situation. You click for square in the back of the end zone. You can drag your outside receiver and then zig your tight end. He's open, tight end covered, but you got that guy. Or you can flip it, circle on the zig, tight end on the drag. That probably not as good, and then you can throw that down. If you pass lead it down, you can get pretty much anything on man that's coming across. The circle play is okay. This route is actually decent, so we can run a clear out with X going up the seam, and then R1 on a drag. He actually does okay against man, but yeah, that's why flat quick or whatever it is. Next play would be Y trail. This is the best play. Brady runs this one a bunch. Always have your wide side stem down post. And then you can do this slot receiver. You can do to a streak, or you can stem down that stock corner out. Tight end or running back, I typically will block him, or you can put him on a flat. I wouldn't do anything else. And then your read on this, your first read will always be that square receiver, that solo receiver. Sometimes they can get open. And then your next read, if you have your running back blocked, would be the drag route by your outside receiver on the right, and then the trail by your tight end. Very rarely will you throw anything to this streaked receiver or this short corner on the slot. They're kind of a clear out route. Again, always look for your streaks first, because they may sometimes be open. Streaks covered, squares covered, circle is open. And then, of course, if you have your tight end flat, that is another way to, another route to look. So that is an example of a terrible pass. Squares getting, X was just wide open there. The tight end trail is what makes this play really good. Is most zones will follow the circle, and then you've got that. Okay, I'm not throwing it well, but I don't want to sit on this one forever. That's a really good play. Used to be the only one that I ran, but now I'm going to try that Y quick flat one. Dagger already gone over that crack toss. This RPO read bubble, again, just a normal read bubble. You'll just read the P person, the P defender, and then if he goes out towards the pass, then you read the R, but if he stays, then you throw it. So let's see, he goes out. This one's probably not as good as the bubble because it's so condensed. With the other one spread out, so he's on a safety, we're going to throw this. And that was a little close. So I probably wouldn't run this one very often, but you could occasionally maybe run it once. So he goes, read that. See, that's when it can be really good. Try one more time. Look at the P defender. He stays. Keep it. He gets blocked into me. But yeah, that might be it for Bunch Strong Nasty, I believe. Yeah, so that is Bunch Strong Nasty.